actually help them tear flesh off bone.
We are here in the middle of Philly, loud Philadelphia, here at the Philadelphia Zoo. Gonna go inside and see some cool animals. One of the animals today I have not filmed on camera before. I'm pretty excited to go have this interview and see some other animals. Let's go check it out. The Philadelphia Zoo was opened July 1st, 1874, and was America's first zoo. They're renowned for innovation in animal care and unwavering commitment to wildlife. They're home to more than 1,700 rare and endangered animals. They have award-winning animal exhibits, state-of-the-art healthcare facilities, and award-winning education and conservation programs. One of the special features that I noticed here was called Zoo 360, a first-in-the-world system of see-through trails passing through treetops, crossing over pathways, and connecting habitats, providing animals like amazing big cats, majestic primates, and marvelous monkeys more opportunities to travel and explore. Let's go learn a little bit more about Zoo 360 and one of the animals that calls it home. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Pretty good. Who are you?
My name is Michelle. I'm one of the big cat specialists here at the Philadelphia Zoo.
Awesome. And who is this? This looks like a big cat right here in front of us.
Yeah, so this is Wiz. He is one of our Amur Tigers here at the zoo. He is going to be 12 years old this summer, so on June 29th is his birthday.
His birthday is a day before mine.
No way. Dimitri, then, his brother, his birthday is your birthday. They were born right around midnight, so they're a few minutes apart.
No way. So there's a tiger with the same birthday as me. That's pretty exciting.
That is very exciting.
Where's Dimitri right now?
So today, Dimitri is in our back of house space. He is inside for the day. So our cats do kind of rotate around on exhibits and spaces and take turns who is where.
What animals do you work with in Big Cat Falls?
So here in Big Cat Falls, I have the privilege to work with African lions, Amur tigers, Amur leopards, snow leopards, pumas, and I even get to venture across the zoo to help care for our cheetahs.
Ooh, hold on a minute. Cheetahs, my favorite cat of all time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, that's, well, my favorite animal period of all time, actually. Okay. So cheetahs, what kind of training do you do with the animals?
We'll do voluntary injections, blood draws, weights, and we're working on other behaviors to help care for them, such as paw presents and a lot of husbandry behaviors.
I noticed one of the cool things about this zoo is that there's these cool tunnel systems going around up above our heads. What is the deal with that?
Yes, so these are called our Zoo 360 trails. They are unique to the Philadelphia Zoo, so we were the first zoo to have these trail systems. There are now actually 60 other zoos out there that have mimicked what we have done here. And these are a unique way for our cats and the public to have interactions with each other and explore new spaces. So they get to come all the way out of Big Cat Falls instead of being on exhibit all day, and they get to venture out into the zoo, see new sights, new sounds, and really get to explore what we have here at the Philadelphia Zoo and providing more enrichment and better welfare for our animals.
It's almost like, I don't want to say natural enrichment, but it's somewhat like a natural enrichment because they're able to explore the new spaces and be able to smell the different scents of the animals who were probably in there maybe the day before or...
Yes, definitely.
How often do they get to rotate between areas?
So we do mix it up pretty frequently, especially with our tigers right now. So today we have Wiz in the trail. Tomorrow it will actually be his brother Dimitri. So they do rotate between all of the spaces we have, our exhibits, our trail systems, and you might even see other cats out in our trail systems. The cool thing about our exhibits here is they're all connected. So we have endless possibilities on where we can move cats and who gets to explore what space.
Oh, that's awesome. How much does he weigh?
So Wiz here weighs about 355 pounds. So Amur Tigers can weigh anywhere from about 350 to some in the wild can get all the way up to like 650 pounds. They are the largest living cats alive today. The boys will weigh more than the females. The females are typically smaller.
Yeah, no, I was definitely noticing his coat. Like I've worked with Sumatrans and Bengal tigers before, and their striping pattern is so different. Like I know each tiger has different stripes, different set of stripes, right? But I've noticed like the Sumatrans have like a lot of skinny lines, skinny stripes, and his look like almost faded and not really there.
Yes. So since they are from that colder climate, they actually are the lightest in coloration out of all the tiger subspecies. And their stripe pattern, it's all about the camouflage. So that's helping them better blend in to that snowy forestry environment. They also have more white on them than other tigers. And again, that really helps them camouflage into their surroundings in that cold environment.
Awesome. No, I'm actually watching you as you're doing this, looking at his tongue as you're giving him the milk there. I can see the small little ridges on his tongue.
Yes, so on their tongue, as you said, they have those ridges. They're kind of like spikes. They actually help them tear flesh off bone. That really just helps them get all of the meat and the flesh off of their food items so that they can have a very nice meal. And that's a unique adaptation to a lot of your big cats.
What is so different about them? And what's the difference between Siberian and Amur Tigers? What is that?
So those are great questions. I personally love Amur Tigers. I think they're so unique and fascinating. So they are actually from the Far East Russia and Northern China, formerly Siberia. Unfortunately, due to a lot of the threats that they're facing, such as habitat loss and poaching, they are believed to no longer be found in Siberia. So they are formerly known as Siberian Tigers. So they are the same species. They just kind of had that name change because they are finding now that they're finding them more so along the Amur River that flows through Russia and that area. And they are critically endangered. So it's estimated that there's only about 350 to 450 individuals left in the wild.
Oh, wow. Really sad to hear about that. You know, they're losing a lot of their habitat. What's going on out there?
So due to, unfortunately, a lot of like the logging industry, a lot of the forest that they live in is being torn down. That also is affecting the space that they're native to, their habitats. And as that's shrinking, their prey populations are also shrinking, which impacts their food source. So it is kind of just that circular cycle.
What are some of your favorite facts about Amur Tigers?
So some of my favorites are, as we were talking about, they live in those colder, harsh environments. So they actually have a lot of fur on their paws, and these kind of act as snowshoes for them. So they help them to trek through the snow, keep them nice and toasty. They also have around their neck, you can see he has a lot of fur there, kind of acts as a scarf for them. So that will grow very dense in the winter again, and it's another way that they can stay nice and warm.
I did notice he was very fluffy.
Yes.
Compared to some of the other tigers I've been around, like extremely fluffy, like just built for snow.
Yes, and it's really funny because right now it's getting really hot here in Jersey. So you can actually see that they are shedding now. So they'll actually shed their coats because they are very warm and dense and have those thick coats in the winter for the cold. But here, it's not that cold in the summer. Today it's 80 degrees, very toasty for them. So they will actually begin to really drop their coats and shed a lot of that fur.
Are we in Jersey right now?
No, we're in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
I live in Jersey.
Oh, okay, it makes sense. Well, Jersey's what, right across a bridge, right? It's like 2 seconds away. So I noticed right above us, there is another trail that looks like there may be a different animal going up there. Do you know what the deal is with that other trail?
Yes. So as I was saying, we have this really unique, cool trail system. Up in the top portion of our trail in the summer, you will typically find a lot of our primates. Typically the orangutans or the gorillas, but there could be other primates that will get access out there. But it really varies on the day who will have access above there. And that also is another way that it's very enriching for all of our animals here at the zoo because the cats don't know who they're going to see above them each day. And in the wintertime, when it's too cold for a lot of the primates to be out, sometimes the cats will actually get access to the full portion of the trail. And you'll see a lot of them hanging out up there, and they like to kind of peek on the bears who are right next door.
I just wanted to ask you some personal questions. You know, we covered a little bit about him as a species, but now I want to talk a little bit more about him as Wiz the tiger. What is his personality like?
So Wiz is a huge, loving, sweet dude. He's one of my favorites out of the tigers we have here at the zoo. He's very outgoing, very friendly to everyone that he meets. You'll always hear him chuffing and kind of rubbing on the mesh to say hi to his keepers and even guests when we have our behind the scenes.
What is your connection like with Wiz?
So my connection with Wiz, I would say, is pretty strong at this point. I have been here now for almost 3 years, and that takes a lot of time and trust, so we have to build up our relationships. Wiz, I do think I have earned his relationship over the years, and that has mainly been through training and enrichment and all of the interactions we have with each other. So I do like to think that I'm one of his favorite keepers, but can't be too sure on that.
So what keeps you coming back to work every day?
So for me, it is not only the animals, obviously we're all here for the animals, but I really like to interact with the public and express why these animals are here and why it's so important for us to support good zoos to help conserve these species for a very long time. As I said, Amur tigers are critically endangered, and I think that's what makes this so special to me, is that many people aren't aware of that. Everyone's very excited to see big cats. They're always one of those top animals people want to see and get to know, have experiences with. But I don't think many people are aware of the dangers that they're facing in the wild. And that's honestly what brings me to work each day, is I really like to have those interactions with the public and kind of bring a new perspective to them and explain to them all of the different conservation organizations and zoos that they can interact with and support to help protect these animals in the wild.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you showing me Wiz, this beautiful tiger, and I have to get up off my mega knees and get out of here because I'm in pain. But thank you so much for showing me around. Awesome.